Welcome, Moon Knights. Welcome, Moon Knights. How are you doing today? Good to see you all in good health. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, Twitch. Oh, a lot of you came today. Welcome, Articos. Welcome, Kirill. Welcome, Painter. Welcome, Doomy. It's like going on a wondrous and dangerous adventure and probably die. That music gives you this vibe? You have entered a bad mental state, Painter. Should you eat grass? Weren't you doing good yesterday? It went downhill so fast. If it helps you, then it helps. Did you also know a glass cube is four-dimensional? Four dimensions freak me out. There's this game that is called, I think, 4D Miner, which is like Minecraft, but in fourth dimension, and you can Google that or you search it on YouTube. And it's, every time I see it, my head hurts trying to comprehend what I'm seeing. When's the next collab stream? Probably in the next year. Probably 10th, 11th or 12th of January. Probably. I'm not promising anything yet. You play for the Miner? Oh, hell yeah. Not next year, next year. Speaking of collabs, I have a question. Do you prefer to see me play Monster High, which is like a co-op visual novel that I think would be pretty funny, but I don't know much about it, or a backshot roulette with co-op, and we could have a little bit more people, but yeah, either Monster High or backshot roulette. Which one do you prefer? We're going to play the game in a second, by the way. Today's stream is not going to be too long because I want to do a few things. Okay, I see a vote for backshot roulette. The latter. What was the latter? The backshot roulette? Ah, okay, okay. Good to get a vibe check from chat. You don't own backshot roulette. Well, I'm not saying that I would invite you guys. Let's make it clear. Maybe it was a confusing warning. At least not for this one I'm speaking right now. Maybe on another stream. But I'm saying about with other VTubers. We could play it together though. But I think most of you are using your phones. So at least that's what you always tell me, guys. I think the Monster High work better with your setting in stream. But it could be more fun to play with shorter rounds. I mean, I think we would do both at some point anyway. I'm just wondering what should be first. Alright. I have to say that my room is really hot right now. Because I don't know what it's called. The heating thing. That you burn things inside. I suppose like a fireplace, but not exactly. Anyway, the heating thing generates a lot of heat for my house. And you know, other rooms are pretty big, so it spreads around, the heat spreads around, and the temperature is still pretty chill. But my room is pretty small, so the heat here gets high very fast. And if I open the window, it gets cold really fast, so it's very hard to manage the temperature in my room. So now I'm too hot. I opened the window a little bit, but I expect it to get very cold in a little bit. So it's like I have to open the window, close it, open the window, close it to manage the heat in my room. Monster High, maybe. I'm curious what it is. Not Backshot. You have the weird urge to build mud huts. Minecraft then? So anyway, by the way, behind is the tree we made yesterday. Do you like it? I added Blaze at the bottom there, another VTuber, because I wanted to add her during the stream, but I forgot. Okay, let me open the game. Terminal deja vu from the logo of Monster High. Well. Did you experience it in another life, perhaps? I don't know anything about this. That was suggested by Runa. I must say that I really enjoy streaming with other VTubers. Or more so, I mean, streaming is fun. I'm concerned a little bit because during those collabs, usually the viewership goes down. And I'm thinking how I can make it more fun for you guys to watch it. But for my experience, I really enjoy it. But more so, I really enjoy just talking to them outside the stream. They are very cool people. Poppy, Luna, Myra, I collabed earlier in the year. Blaze, I have not collabed yet since I started multi-streaming. I have to get that going. Okay. By the way, guys, I don't think I showed you the bottom of my outfit. You might have seen it in pictures, but here you go. Ah! No, you're not getting to see that. Hello, princess. Yes, I have worn a sock. My dress looks like an outfit from the free-to-play golf game. Not in a bad way. Golf game? That's so weird. Hello, painter of the Twitch chat. Okay, build your mod house. It's where there are right people to kill, but they don't talk. I mean, people are lurkers, they just like to chill. That's fine, I often chill in other people's streams. So, anyway, last time we reached first ending. The first proper ending of the game. Not like the minor one, but like, we finished the game. But there's plenty more to explore in the game. So keep in mind that I'm going to be talking about the ending, although I will keep it to minimum. But last time, I wish that more of you were here last time, because The ending was just crazy, and a discussion about basically morality and life, existentialism, about the needs of many versus the needs of few. Like a lot of philosophical discussion I would like to see you guys participate in, but maybe we will get to see it when we reach another ending. Did I find the Alice Princess? Yeah, pretty much. Atticus, did you play Slay the Princess? I think you would enjoy it, since you love Alice so much. You should play this game. So what's the game plan? Hunt down specific roads or trunk new stuff blindly to get new princesses? Also, the gallery has hints if you want to minimal backseeking. Yeah. Something like that. I'm just going to go kind of blind. I will just get by with the hints. That's fine, Articus. Okay. Let's see gallery. I think it was memories, no? Meet your equal in combat. Lock your fields away, okay. She's in armed, is she? Okay, maybe Dale. Maybe I could use a little bit more hints, because those are very vague. So I assume meet your equal in combat, I have to battle with the princess? But how? You only have mobiles. I think this game is on a mobile and it doesn't take too much storage. Too high stakes? You weren't fan of the ending? I liked it. Like, from the beginning I knew it's not what it seems, I guess, the game, right? So I was prepared for some mindfuckery. I cannot continue. So, new game. More hints for some ending? Yeah, the equal in battle would be nice.
On a path in the woods.
I'm going to be skipping the dialogue that we already heard. And silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay, don't ask myself if she can kill me. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Every time she asks me in this voice, who's there? I get like, my heart a little bit skips. Oh my god, she's talking to me with this commanding tone.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Or maybe just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs, and she's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Shut up, the voice of the hero. We can do it. Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are
I
you
think...
scared
fuck.
of me?
If we...
Because you should be.
We might get the broken again.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Come on. Don't get
So,
her.
you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Oh my god.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her
No. Don't do the broken.
through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Okay, equal. We're going equal. Good.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Finish the job. Equality, hey, yeah, hell yeah.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
I feel like the game is a little bit quiet. Let me boost it. Also, let me check a few things. Okay.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
I can. I cannot. Okay. Again, I don't know how much I glazed up this game by this point, but I have to glaze it up again. How many drawings are there? The artist. I need to shake their hand. I need to find them and just commend them for this. They are an inspiration.
Oh.
Each route can end differently, yeah, I get that. Is to always visit the cabin in chapter 2 and save right before every decision to take the blade. Yeah, maybe we'll see.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You read manhwa and manga and manhwa, and you're not that impressed. Those are completely different things. Yes, there are a lot of drawings, but well, first of all, standard for visual novel is different. And second, there are also animations here. And third, there is a lot of drawings that someone will not see because there are so many different routes. I think those are not a fair comparison. Because simply put, people will not see it, right? So there is a lot of work that will not be seen by most players. As opposed to manga, where every drawing will be seen. So every drawing will be put, the artist will put a lot of effort into. Here, they don't have to put that much effort because most players will not see it, but they still do. That's something else different. And also, with manga and manhwa, the drawing process is spread out kind of in time, right? But here, it's a game, so they have to do it all before they even finish the product, which is a much bigger risk, because when you publish a manga, you get immediate feedback, like that people like it or not like it. Here they had to invest first time into drawing it, and only then release it, and hoping that people will like it. That's a little bit different. Sure, there is a director's cut I'm playing right now that adds a bunch of other things and drawings, but yeah. Yeah, 2 people make the game. I don't know if they are a couple.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The adversary.
You're on a path in the wood.
I mean, okay, we can save.
You're here to slay.
Okay, I want to see what voice did we unlock.
A terrible sense of danger. If he doesn't remember what happened, you know I can hear you, right? That's fine.
Stubborn.
It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in
Okay, proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will... Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
Well, yes, Stubborn. Welcome, Sergin, welcome back.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already. The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement. What are you talking about? You reach forward but there was a mirror. And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Voice of the Stubborn, I think, should be called Voice of the Warrior or something. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulphuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Fierce?
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Oh. Oh. Is it hot in here or is it just me? I mean, I said previously that it's hot in my room, but it got hotter. Let me just, I don't know, maybe I should leave this room or whatever. Stubborn and adversary probably have one of the healthiest ratios in this game. So if you are a little bit disturbing that what they have, yeah. Muscle mommy indeed, oh my god, okay, no, I'm not going to say that. I think we're all thinking the same anyway. I don't have to say my fantasies out loud.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I'm going to have fun being broken. I hope you heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened.
What's that? Oh, that whole deja vu situation. Yes, it does seem like you and the princess remember each other, so let's say for a moment that for all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You look different.
You look exactly the same.
I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we both are still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, attack the princess. We're going down fighting.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart.
Well, what? Did I hesitate? I only asked a question. Is it hesitation? I didn't ask a hesitating question. I just asked a question. Okay, why are we still alive? Just out of curiosity what she will say, but okay, I guess that was hesitation.
You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Okay, I guess she didn't kill us yet. Strike at her heart head on. We're going to listen to them.
If that's your plan, then that's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we can do this. Just keep pushing. We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
No, keep pushing.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
I do lie. I do. Silent, continue pushing.
Yes, you're right. We don't even need to talk about it.
Yeah, don't talk. Let's just fight. Fight to the death.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. We're fine! But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor. I said we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
She tosses it at your feet.
I don't need it. I have my arms and legs and my teeth. Pick up the blade and attack her again. Although we could have
You and
done.
the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow.
There wasn't an option to not take the blade and fight. Howdy, Chris. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here.
Wait, does that mean we're dead? Or rather, about to be dead? As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and It's over. It's finally over.
No, it's not. We're just getting started.
But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that.
Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Okay, I'm getting up.
Wait, no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive.
Skill issue, narrator. You're only dead when you accept your death.
Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over.
What about her? The blade went right through her heart.
What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine.
No, she's dead. She has to be... No! Brent. We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
No, this is just getting better and better.
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
You know what to do. Again!
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all.
Only real casualty is the hero being trapped in their passion. He could just have to give it in and come to enjoy it as well.
Oh, we just missed her heart? Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
No, we're not asking this question. I know what that means anyway. Attack her again.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage.
And then we get up.
Hell yeah, we do.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More!
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment.
Look at this, Jesus. We just completely obliterated her face in this one. And here I'm covering it up. We have the guts. Praise the blood god Corn.
And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Did we do this?
Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
This art makes you a bit freaky. I mean, yeah. I think it's designed to be like that. It's designed to make us freaky.
It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything.
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
Okay. the music is a little bit loud. The princess stumbles and her body
I
slumps.
feel so tired.
Chin up, isn't that what we wanted? Just you and me forever? Are you okay? We ended up the war, didn't we? Everything is gone. Yeah, chin up! Oh. Oh my god, that pose. It was very seductive.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror.
Approach
I'm
the
begging
mirror.
you, don't do this.
I'm doing it. Yeah, approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
The voices feel small, distant, and still approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You're alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm wondering, should I just skip through those dialogue options since we already heard it? I kinda don't know, because many people here may not have heard it, so I'm just wondering.
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a bold heart. Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
I guess I will click on all the dialogue options just so anyone being here for the first time is allowed to hear it, although I'm not going to comment on much.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Get her out of there!
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Yeah, Bones, it is a pretty abomination welcome.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Are you genuinely asking me, Archicos, for advice? Because, I mean, the answer is simple to that question. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. I know only that they are.
I don't know what you want from me, Articus. Do you want to play the game or not? Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But you were always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Thank you, Bones. I appreciate the heart pat. It feels nice on my head. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
She enjoys the headpats, yeah. Hello, Emma. What is this? It's like the princess, and then this is the princess, I suppose, or part of her. Listen, it's a little bit spoilery to say what it is if you don't know the game. But welcome. Good to have you here. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many more pieces do you need?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Why didn't I attack her? Because there's no point in doing that right now. That would probably lead me to another ending, or I don't want that. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Thank you, Emma, I appreciate it. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what we're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
She's being saying riddles. I mean, she speaks a little bit vague, but it's not that complicated to understand. Let me know what you don't understand. I will translate. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Intelligence is used dump start. Ask her to open her third eye. I don't think I can. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. And we're back to the beginning.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the You're here to slay her. If you...
Okay, silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess.
Oh, by the way, I didn't... Can we return? No. Yes, it is a 3D model. Wait, I don't... Yeah, I do have memories. So, lock your fears away. Dale, are you here to help me out with this one? Can I tour around? I can. 16. It looks so beautiful, thank you. Walk away as soon as you meet her. Don't kill her or free her. Okay. Okay, give me a second, I have to go get some water. I'm back. Yeah, we have to speed walk away.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is...
No, I didn't commission it, Emma. Sure, I entered the basement without the blade. Think like the brave
The
bird
door to
you
the
are
basement
from a
creaks
fight.
open,
you
revealing
learn
a
she has
staircase
hands.
faint. Her voice softly carries up the
Okay.
stairs.
Wait, actually, can you help me making that one? What do you mean? Do you want me to help you make a model? I mean, I can give some advice, but I just use tutorials on YouTube. I didn't even do that much.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice... Don't let it...
Don't be
Hi.
a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay for...
Hi.
Okay, hold on, let's suck first. Yeah, with or without the knife.
Okay.
I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. No. Can I... Is this it? There's no just leave her behind. No, I do not make 2D ones. I never tried. Wait, Dale. Yep, to what? Is this option? No, I don't want 2D one. Okay, keep her locked away.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
one way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Ooh, look at her. Our little yandere woke up.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Yes, I'm looking you in.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
No, don't think of it.
Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her away.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work.
Where is the blade? I didn't take it. So that's interesting.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
I still don't know who is the voice of a hero. Of the hero. That mystery wasn't answered.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
Hello, is it Inoma or Linoma? Welcome. Good to have you here. And welcome, Mouse, as well. Welcome back.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
Jeez.
No, it doesn't.
Ignore her and go to sleep.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Inoma, can I ask how did you find the stream out of curiosity?
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Don't worry, guys, it's only a trick. Ajar is a funny word, you know? Ajar. They didn't really have any better words for describing doors that are slightly open.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Oh yeah, you can take your time with me. All you want.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Oh my god, she's shutting down my organs. I know that you, chat, you'd love a girl that looks like that. I know your tastes in women.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have...
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
No, it's not.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here.
What voice did we get? The voice of the scared? Of fearful?
A terror... If he doesn't remember... Shh. What if he hears us?
Ah, paranoid again.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if... Shit. I think you'll find yourselves... A warning before you go any further.
It's useful. I only one route when he's a hindrance, but good characters need flaws. Really? Is he? I guess. I didn't experience him that much.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Because there's no wrong way to play this game, so I'm thinking what useful means in this context.
I don't think lying and cheating is a... It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Toss it into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Hello there, General Inoma.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
My shivers. Yeah, I have to level up my shivers. We need to play this Elysium next year.
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
Okay, bye-bye, Mouse. Thank you for coming by.
So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Okay, I can do it. I will do it. I will do it.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? You reach forward and... Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
You got the door. In the cheese factory. Would you like to work in a cheese factory, Articos? Is this your dream? I guess we'll take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I should have saved, to be honest, before I did that, for God.
Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we... The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Milk powder or cheese? I think cheese is better for you, because if you work in a milk powder factory, you would just eat all the milk powder. This whole cabin is different than I remember it being.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
He's actually right. She's right here. I can see her. I didn't see her previously.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard, but then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
A step of the void between the stairs. To continue down the stairs in the silence. Interesting. Options. Dale, if you're here, any recommendations for a interesting ending? Should I try to heal her, or should I try to talk with her now? I guess we can try to kill her. You know, I think actually stepping off into the void between the stairs seems interesting. In chapter 1, neither kill her nor set her free. Okay, I can try doing that. I'm just wondering right now, I don't have options for that, right? I'm thinking stepping off the void, is it the right choice here? Okay, I will.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know. I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
By the way, Dale, can I ask you what was your choice at the end of the game? What did you make out of that about saving the world or, you know, merging together back with the shambling mound and things like that?
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Well, go back the way you came, I guess.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Well, you less pretty now.
As the princess approaches,
Okay.
your legs suddenly go numb.
Up close, you're prettier.
Your arms quickly follow.
You generally agreed with her, but didn't want to be gods. Too much responsibility. I mean, I didn't see myself as being a god, right? But the long quiet is like another character, not me. So, you know, they were a god before, so I thought, okay, they are good enough. They have experience.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think!
I don't know what I think we will get. There's too many of them.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Okay, you didn't kill her.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart,
Ah, he's going to just be looping.
liver, nerves.
Articus, while playing this game, trust me, you will grow a heart to kill.
Lungs,
You will grow it.
liver, nerve. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerve. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Okay, paranoid is coming in clutch after all.
Liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Nerves, heart.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Nerves. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
I see. Paranoid is. That's why it's my favorite.
Lungs. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Nerves, heart, lungs.
Am I allowed to explore here? Dale, I know that the game sometimes punishes you for exploring and other times don't.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Okay,
liver.
why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
Nerves,
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
liver. The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
Beautiful.
Heart, lungs, liver.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerve. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then...
It feels good.
Make her stop! Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. You're back. Lungs, liver,
One
nerves.
moment,
Heart,
and
lungs,
then you're
liver,
gone.
Nerves.
Just
heart, lungs,
like
liver,
that.
nerves.
Ah,
lungs,
and
liver,
there's the
nerves,
fear.
heart. She pulls away. Nerves.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it?
Nerves.
I've already done that.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Good point.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
I wasn't here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you live.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid. The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
People will die if you do them to what you've done to me.
But everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen, and maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
Thank you, Articus, for helping out the paranoid.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Well, what if I let you out? What then? Do we go separate ways?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Being around you is agony. I'm not going to stick around.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side. I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
I'll just die then.
And then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows? But I'm always going to win.
Nerves, heart, lungs.
Are you sure about that? Give it enough tries and I'm bound to win eventually. And maybe you don't get to come back like I do.
Is that a bet you're willing to take? Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is me. And then I push you, and you go tumbling all the way down those millions upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut. What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort for nothing. When instead we can just leave this place together. Hand in hand.
Maybe don't touch my hand. That's going to make me freak out. You're a lunatic, you know that, right?
I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
Like I said, I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
If you can't handle her at her worst, you can't handle her at her... you don't deserve her at her best. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Someone should start beatboxing. What about I just kill you instead?
The princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably, and you can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
Thinking about that knife, are we? Put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out. But I don't think you're going to like what happens. Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine. And I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
And what if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
And we're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Or until your heart finally gives out.
Heart, lungs, liver,
And
nerves.
then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Oh, we don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends even.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, 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 nerves.
Okay.
Heart, lungs, nerves.
I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you live, and I'm not going to try and kill you. So do your worst.
Nerves, heart,
Tosses, my blood remain with your nightmare.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Are you serious? Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. You fling the blade into the void, denying yourself the opportunity to ever slay her and finish your mission.
Hello, Crook. Right now, the crooking is with our nightmare.
Nobody's happy here, but maybe it's for the best.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
I am what I am. It makes me want to sing that song.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you.
She cried.
Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, Decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
And her existence hurts me.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going. You can't keep going? Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. Chapter 3, Chapter 5, Chapter 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10 million. The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit! What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
Well, this is different than other chapters.
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
Welcome the broken.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you? I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out.
Opportunist
It's really
as
the
well.
only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
Did we unlock everyone? Do we have all the voices in this ending?
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
According to Dev commentary, her removing her mask was a desperate attempt to connect with you. So immediately dying upon seeing her open up to you probably wasn't good for her either. I'm trying to piece together what did we just experience. Just the multiple timelines of her life. Let's put it that way. And probably us witnessing it, which unlocked all the voices. Like, I'm trying to figure out what was that?
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
Oh, I didn't have the voice of the hunted.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
Get jump scared by the existential dread. I feel like there's more to it. Like, we lived with the nightmare in that cabin for so long, or maybe a very short amount of time, but we both, like, as she exuded, as she gave us terror, so she felt terror as well, and that was like all the feels contained in one. I don't know. The most confusing part of this game so far for me.
We love her, so we have to set her free. Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
Countless. That's a good question. How many times have you all been here?
Many, 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 many times.
It feels like we've been here forever, but it also feels like we've barely been here at all.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine. It won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine, it just goes on and on.
But that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did somebody else make the decision?
What does here even mean if you really think about it?
White senseless on black background in the princess PO is the princess's POV. You saw it in the nightmare sequence, but you can also see them in the shift fight. That's interesting.
Shut up. You were here.
Every single time. You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget.
I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
If I don't remember what I did, then I couldn't have been me. That did it.
Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her.
Maybe you're shattered in your own way. Are you your memories? Or are you the one perceiving the present moment?
That's a good question.
Ugh, here you go philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere.
Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I? Who even cares? They're good questions, great questions even, but they don't have any answers.
True.
And they all just end in quivering torment. It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us. And then she smashes us into smaller pieces. If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago. Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in. Your only option is to silence them.
What if we don't go to the cabin?
We've tried that. It doesn't work. Our hearts always brought us back to her.
I know, but I had to ask.
The deck is stacked. So many paths, and they're all circles.
Can you make sense of them?
There's nothing worth making sense of. They're clearly all traumatized.
And yet, you aren't. We break apart, and you stay the same.
Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the rules when we can't?
I feel so disjointed. I don't know if I can pull this off. I don't know if I can slay her.
I don't care how you feel. You have to slay her. You have to pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it. You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget, or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either. He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me. He's worse than her.
I think they're all wrong.
Of course we're wrong.
She's the only thing that's right.
Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
The only way out of is do nothing, so nothing is I will do. No, that doesn't do anything. Proceed to the cabin.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill.
Ignoring the mirror again, are we?
No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it.
Yeah.
He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
And what's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard?
They've been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are. Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving.
I will keep moving.
Or you could just give up.
No. Approach the mirror.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces. She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it. Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
Proceed.
Proceed? Proceed to where?
Yes.
I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
Just yes to all of the above.
That's a new one. Do you think it'll work? Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions.
Ah, yes, I
It's
do.
why he gets to make them. And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be, the only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
I can unlock more. Ah, no. It's take the blade. It's the only way forward. You've already tried everything else. Don't you remember? You have to take the blade. That's clever. To represent thoughts. Or are there our thoughts?
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep, deep in the bowels of the earth. You see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread. It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
You really are a coward.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
Okay, bye-bye, Articus. Thank you for coming.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
Closer.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
And closer.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take my will and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything.
Gilded, now we're talking. I wasn't going to go for the cage alone, but if it's gilded...
Now don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your powers so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
You're just an object. At all. You once were something else a long time ago. But what was that something you, or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. Just take her hand and set her free.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
Oh no, everyone is leaving me. Bye bye, painter. Mwah. And kiss for you and to articles too, actually. Mwah. Bye bye.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
Nothing.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
The princess, exhausted, slumps.
Why is it so cold?
Narrator, I hate you. Me, cry about it. I love this final boss-esque design. Imagine seeing this on your first route and her immediately getting climbed by the hands. Well, the first one I saw was Apotheosis and it was similar, like, what the fuck is this boss level threat? You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave, memory
She's
returns.
gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away, just like her. Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
Oh, you stop with the smashing.
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Voice of the hero would like that. You always are terrified of the mirror at this point. Yeah. The voices don't feel the mirror this time, yeah. Because I suppose they saw greater horrors.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
You stepped for the mirror once again more. Its secrets remained hidden, its mysteries remain on the
Someone
salon.
tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep. I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Damn, this ending could be great for the last one, like for the last run, you know? Because all the voices say goodbye. Gaze into reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
It looks freaky when you put your hands inside of this vessel head. That doesn't look right.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight
I'm
answer?
sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? Probably
With
not.
every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You knew that at the end of this, once you finish, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us.
Okay. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a waiting maw, an inevitable destination where all roads end. She will make for a wise heart.
Wise?
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be. My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the more worse I feel things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many? Okay, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
And everything goes dark, and you die. Hero and the princess.
You're on a path. You're here.
Safe. So next one would be. She's an armed, is she? Any hints to that one? To this vessel? By the way, once I unlock every vessel, I think I will play the game again. And again to see other routes in each vessel, but I'm not sure yet if I'm going to stream it. I would have to ask you guys as well. Let me see a few things. Alright. So, do you guys see me complete this game fully? At least 90%, because we probably won't see every detail, but like, do you want me to see every route? Because this here is not every route, this is every character, every kind of princess we can discover. But every kind of princess also has different endings. Which should take faster, but because we can skip through all of the dialogue, basically, until the new things pop out. But that could also be boring to watch. And maybe it's going to be fun to leave things out for you guys to play it yourself, so I'm not sure. But yeah. So I think we need 6 vessels, right? For one ending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, maybe we need 6. Although one leads into another often. Because those will lead to those below. So I guess we can have 3 left here. Okay, but I think this is enough for today. I know I only streamed for 2 hours today, but I want to do a few other things. So I will bid you all farewell. Thank you for coming, thank you for helping me out, Dale, and thank you everyone for coming by, Lurkers too. And we will see each other tomorrow with some Morrowind. Also probably shorter stream, we'll see. And yeah, bye bye. Had fun, okay, thank you. Yes. And we will play it again, probably next week. Okay. Or maybe at Sunday, I still don't know what I'm going to do at Sunday. So keep an eye out. Bye bye. Kisses for everyone. Oyasamun.